See, you brought your whole house with you.
So that's your way of saying hi?
Yeah.
No, I really was. But now you damn cui
What if
leh.
I didn't know your rule of like, oh, must book you in advance and kind of things.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest.
Hi.
Introduce yourself lah.
Okay, hi, my name is Matthias.
And you are?
I'm her husband.
Yeah! Okay, so I realized we haven't really been doing a lot of videos because Matt has been super busy and I've been kind of focused more on like, you know, beauty and stuff. And this time I was thinking since Valentine's Day is right around the corner, I should have him back on my channel. He doesn't really know what today's video is about. Do you?
No.
What do you think it's about?
I think we should talking about us or something like that, right?
Yes. So basically I thought we'll do a story time video talking about how we met, our love story.
Okay.
How I got like that? He usually annoys me by doing this.
It's a long card.
Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So actually when Matt proposed to me, he actually filmed everything down and a lot of it has already been explained in that video. So if you want to check that video out, you can look at the link in the description box below. But for the sake of our new followers or people who don't know that we are already married or don't know our story, then we can do a recap telling everybody about how we met. I have a few questions to like kind of help us. So the first one is, how did we meet? We met in SMU, Singapore Management University, year 1, and he was my sports camp group mate. So that was how we actually met each other for the first time.
8 years ago, I knew of your existence.
Huh? How come?
Yeah,
Right.
you know this, but before the camp started, there was a briefing, and then I was with a friend of mine who told me about you because his brother knew you from like badminton or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were very pretty.
Oh. How about now?
Same. More pretty.
Really? Anyway, obviously I didn't know that he knew who I was lah, right? I mean, back then I wasn't doing this or anything anyway. And I only remember this guy, like first impression. You know what he came up to me and he said? This was literally 10 minutes after everyone met. He came up to me and he was like, I see you carry your whole house with you here.
She brought a very big bag.
That's not the thing to say to a girl.
Why? Why not?
I was very insulted, okay? Because I had a very, very, very big like haversack. It was those kind of like camping kind of bag, and then we were just going for the camp for 3 days, I think. And I didn't have any bag that was like in between. So the bags that I had were either too small or it was dead already. And then this guy had to point it out. And I literally did not know him at all.
Isn't it a normal joke?
It's not a joke. I really didn't think it was a joke. I thought this guy was like very, very rude.
I wasn't trying to be rude.
I know he wasn't trying to be rude, but it was like he literally walked up to me and next to me, and I was like struggling with my bag. He didn't even offer to carry my bag. He was just like,
I was carrying somebody else's bag.
yeah, I know.
I didn't have hands to hold your bag.
Yeah, then don't have to say that. They don't have to make that comment, right?
I just wanted to say hi to you. What?
Oh, is it? So
Yeah.
that's your way of saying hi?
Yeah. How else would you have preferred me to say? Hi. Nice to meet you.
No, just hi, do you need help? That's what a
I
normal
was already
person would do.
holding. No, then you would think that I'm a creep.
You were a creep by
What?
telling me that he literally
Really nice.
okay, I was walking. Then he from behind walked next to me. Then
See, you brought your whole house with you.
he walked off
No.
No, you did!
I didn't.
Then I was just like, huh?
No, cause
I
no,
burst out laughing and then he
you were
walked
called Matt
off.
Mong, as in that was a nickname that you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
giving yourself, right?
Yeah,
As
yeah,
from
yeah.
Icebreaker game. So
Yeah.
I said, hi Matt Mong. See, you brought your entire house with you.
Isn't it better than if I walk with you then I say, hi, can I help you carry your bag? You'll be like, who is this weirdo? No, I think maybe they're self-conscious about my bag for the rest of the 3 days because like, I know it's damn loser already and you still have to rub it in. Somebody was like from Sky, okay?
But anyway, that was the first impression. It wasn't a very good one on my end.
Yeah.
But throughout the camp, we got a lot closer. But at that point in time, I was still like, you know, in a previous relationship. So I wasn't single and he wasn't hitting on me or anything. Were you? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like he was anyway. So yeah, we remained friends throughout uni. And then because we studied different things, he studied business and I studied accounting. For the rest of the semester, we didn't really like interact that much. One day when it was finals, I saw him studying in the library alone, like a nerd. And I was going through quite a lot with my ex-relationship at that time. So I knew that my studies that semester was gonna be a really bad one because I really wasn't focused at all. I was just like crying all day and meeting all of my friends to talk about my life problems as if it was super big at that time lah. And then I saw him in the library and I was just thinking like, okay, I know this guy is very smart and I really needed someone who didn't know what was going through my life during that whole past few months to not ask me about it and to kind of distract me or rather make me sit down and study. So I saw him and I was just like, hey, hi. Then he was just like studying lah. Then I just said, hey, you study here every day, is it? Can you save a seat for me every day?
She hit on me.
I didn't hear you. What? Then he was just like, oh, okay. Then at that point in time, was it like holidays? Like the studying holiday period, I think. But we didn't really have school. So every single day, he would go to school really early and sit there and study, and he would leave a spot for me next to him. I would go in at whatever time and I would sit there and study, and we literally don't talk the whole day until it was meal time.
Then we go for
Lunch and dinner. Yeah, together. It was kind of like a study companion, but we weren't even studying the same thing anyway, so
yeah, we had the alternative, like you were doing a different set of mods.
yeah.
How do you know I was smart at the time? It was the first sem.
I just knew you were smart lah.
Excuses.
No, don't lie, no, because come on, because everybody said you were smart.
How do you know?
I mean, like
First sem only.
from all your class participation and everything lah. Intelligent guy. Actually, the main point of it was to just have someone who didn't know about my life to distract me lah. Okay, and wouldn't ask much because if you don't know, then you don't ask, right? And that I really needed to study, so might as well just find someone that I could eat lunch and dinner with. They didn't have a kaki anyway, so that was you, the chosen one. That was how we kind of like got closer. We studied, and then once the finals exam like ended, we just continued hanging out. Rather, I asked him out. I'm very gross
But I also asked you out.
Okay, I asked him out in like a friend capacity lah. I just went like, hey, so what are you doing on Saturday ah? No, I really was, because I was just like, now is the holidays. I didn't want to be alone, right? Not that I would be alone, because a lot of my friends would still ask me out and they're very concerned about me, but every time someone would see me, they're just like, oh, how are you doing? I would just inevitably think about the bad things, and I really just don't want to go there. So
Was it
I
after
just
the breakup lah?
yeah, after the breakup. So I just really wanted someone who didn't know anything, or rather, at least you knew lah.
I knew.
You just don't want to ask me about it. Why?
I just didn't want to influence your decision, your life decisions, right? I didn't want to like manipulate you into liking me or anything.
I mean, but you didn't even like me at that time.
I don't
So
know,
why would you
maybe
manipulate
slightly.
me? Really?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've always like. It's not as if like I rule you out or like friend zone you or anything, right? So it's always a possibility. Like.
So right, let me tell you how block of wood he is. When we were studying right at the time, okay, I haven't broken up with my ex yet at the time, but we were quarreling a lot. So every time I'll be on my phone and then like I'll be like furiously messaging, right, because we're quarreling, and I'll be like crying, and then he'll look at me literally. Then I look at him with tears in my eyes. Then he say, "Study lah," and he goes back to study.
That's totally not true. As in, I wouldn't say it so coldly. The way she imitates is damn lousy.
No, I swear it was that cold. At least it felt really cold. So I was just like, huh? Oh, but I just like studying.
Right?
Yeah. to be fair, that was also why I really liked hanging out with him, because like he's someone that he just wanted me to focus on my studies at a point in time lah, and he didn't want me to like keep telling him about my ex relationship at that point in time, right? Was that your tactic?
I guess. I don't know. No tactic lah. Just
Yeah, fast forward. We hung out a lot during like the holidays.
Yeah.
And I was the one to ask him first. I asked him what was he doing and blah 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 blah.
But of course, I wanted to go out with you lah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess so. It's because you also like, is it you weren't going out with any girls or what?
I mean, I was closest to you lah, and I kind of like you a bit already at the time, so
Oh really?
yeah.
I totally didn't know that though. You know, it took him so long to tell me that he liked me. It was so ridiculously painful and long, okay? You know, I'm a super initiative type. Not that I want to move things very fast, but I want to know whether or not like this other person is in it with me. So I kept on hinting to him. At the point, we were like kind of going out consistently for about 7 months now.
I mean, the thing about it is that at that point in time also, you had so many suitors. So like, to me, it's like, if I don't know for sure, I wouldn't make a fool of myself.
Come
I mean,
on.
there were signs, right? But you never know for sure. I
Yeah,
mean,
same thing for me, right?
usually when you're in that kind of situation, you kind of like, just want to be sure lah.
But I was super sure, like I kept hinting to you and I kept making like it so known, guys. Guess who was the one that first held his hand? Me, okay? I held his hand first. I asked him out first. I asked him what he was doing on like...
But like you said, right, you asked me out as a friend, so like...
No, I didn't ask you out as a friend. Okay, I did at a point in time, but I still made the first move, so you should have...
So that's why I wouldn't know if asking
should
me
have.
out doesn't mean that it's a sign for me. It's like, what if
Walao, you damn cui
what if I
leh.
confess to you, then you only ask me out as a friend? Then walao, then
Anyway.
we'll ruin our friendship as well. That sucks.
Yeah, anyway, we hung out a lot, blah blah blah. Then after that, right, it was like Christmas Eve. So I was waiting for him to ask me. out. I mean, I had quite a few plans, but then I kept telling like those friends, give me a while, maybe I'm not free. I let y'all know again. But actually, deep down inside, I was waiting for him lah to ask me to go out on Christmas Eve, right? And guess what? He didn't. No, wait, you did.
I asked on Christmas, the day before.
The night before Christmas, 23rd December. I already confirmed my plans already. He said, anyway, what are you doing tomorrow? Like that.
You never asked me. What am I doing?
You?
Because okay, at that point in time we were going out so often. Like we were
Yeah.
going out like every other day
Yeah,
or every day.
yeah.
So to me, right, it's like of course you're going with me lah. Maybe at that point in time I wasn't.
You didn't like me?
No, I like you.
Oh.
But like I didn't know your rule of like, oh, must book you in advance, that kind of thing. It's like I'm going out with you on a daily basis. Of course you're gonna hang out with me on Christmas Eve, right?
I don't think it's a compulsory
so
thing.
then the
Guys,
thing-
leave it in the comments box down below. What are your thoughts on this?
So like if it's on the 20th and I'm going out with you on the 21st and 22nd or like every day, right? I don't say like, oh, hey, you want to go out on the 24th? It's like, huh? I'm already going. I'm asking you for the next day. I don't ask you for the 24th. Okay, whatever lah.
Okay, he asked me way too late and it was super casual. To me, it's like I place quite a lot of importance. If I choose to spend like these kind of important events with you, it means that you're very special to me lah. You know, obviously I like you, that's why I want to spend it with you. And then he only asked me on the 23rd night, and then at that point in time I already said yes to another guy. So I was just like, why didn't you ask me earlier? Okay, deep down inside, but on text I was very cool. I was just like, oh, I'm going out with someone else already, yeah.
Then after that, I immediately asked her for New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Then he said, oh, then what about New Year's Eve? Then I was just like, okay. That was how our first date went, New Year's Eve, which technically was not a date. You never pay for me. Because you didn't even ask me out on a date. You just say, hi, then how about New Year's Eve? And only a few years later, during our boyfriend tag video, was it a boyfriend tag?
1 year later.
1 year later, then I found out that he actually considered that as our first date.
No, because you held my hand on that day.
Look at how crazy this relationship is, guys.
How is it crazy at all? Just because
It's
people
damn
don't
crazy.
fit into your norms of like must ask you romantically
Oh my
and
gosh.
specifically.
I mean, okay, guess
People
what?
take it differently.
Speaking of which, I held his hand
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve 2012.
After 12 midnight lah, basically.
Yeah, okay, 2012. New Year's Eve 2012. So I held his hand all the way to 1st Jan 2013, just to make it clear. It was a few hours. And then guess what? This guy, right, didn't say anything the next day. Nothing. You have no words. All I gotta say is this guy, if it's not for me liking him first, I don't think he would have a chance. Right? Anyway, how do you ask me to be your girlfriend then?
Oh, I asked her to be my girlfriend, I think 6 months after we started dating. So at that point in time, she went to
OCSP.
Overseas
Yeah.
Community Service back in
Philippines.
Philippines. I wrote her
18 letters.
18 letters, which is also part of the proposal that I did. 18 letters represented a day where she will be in the Philippines, and then I wrote a main theme for each day. Like, I miss you, I something, and then
I something.
and then the last day when she was gonna come back, it was basically hinting that I'm gonna ask her to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So then I picked her up from the airport, and then we went to East Coast Park, and then I gave her a Tiffany & Co necklace and flowers.
Which I lost.
Did you lose it?
Told you already.
She wore it for very long until it became like...
it almost disintegrated,
yeah,
guys.
at least better than not wearing it at all.
He's trying to hint about this kind of Chanel earrings that he bought me that I never wore.
I bought her the earrings when I was a kid, and it was so expensive, and she wore it once, then she hid it in her drawer forever.
No, because I'm very scared that I'll lose it. Like what happened to every other thing that you gave me except for my engagement ring, which is in the cupboard. Okay, later I wear it, What was the turning point for you? Like when do you know that you wanted to marry me?
Marry you ah? I've always wanted to marry you actually.
Oh.
Like from the start. As in like that was my plan lah from the start. I think for us, we had an unusually long honeymoon period.
How long do you think?
Maybe like
5 years?
4, 5
4,
years. Yeah.
3, 4, 5 years?
And then we also saw each other, I think every single day.
Yeah.
Like for these 5 years. I mean, I don't think there was a turning point. It's just all the way. I was thinking of marrying you and it just never changed. How about you?
I mean, towards the 5th year, which he proposed to me on our 5th year actually, I kept hinting to him already. I did, right? I kept hinting to him. I said like, what was I saying?
No, I heard it from Sarah. Yeah, Sarah
mean,
said,
I
I asked her whether she ready. She said she ready already.
I mean, I kept
She
like...
said, actually, Mong told me if you propose to her now, she'll say yes.
I guess that was like my way of hinting to him.
Yeah,
like,
but I keep
told
telling
my
her
best
that I will only propose in 2 years' time.
As in like in terms of like planning financially or planning in terms of career.
So was it part
In
of the
terms of
plan?
house.
Like, why did you propose to me within 1 year rather than 2 years?
No, it's a trick so that you'll be surprised.
I was though. I was really surprised. Once again, you can check out the proposal video over here. Anyhow, point When do you propose to me? Do you remember?
I proposed to you on the 9th of December 2017.
Yeah, you got it right.
Of course.
Okay, then we got married on last year. When?
23rd of March
That's right.
2019. Actually, she don't remember. Then she
No,
asked
no,
me.
no, no, I remember. But to be honest, I'm quite bad with dates. So thankfully, luckily for you, you don't have to care so much about surprising me on every monthsary or
Yeah.
even anniversary because I don't remember.
People who do monthsaries after like 5 years are crazy. How to do it?
We never ever did, okay? We only did it in 1 month and 6 months.
Yeah,
That's
That's
all.
what normal people do.
No, that's not true. It's because the girl usually expects it. For me, it's like I just don't remember it. So that's why.
Monthsary.
If not, I would ask you to do it too. You guys got my back,
12
right? You guys
months
got my back.
Plus birthday, plus Valentine's Day, plus the other person's birthday, plus your anniversary, then wedding anniversary. Wow, 17.
So yeah, that was kind of our love story, which was a very like short and sweet one.
Short and sweet.
I mean, summarized in a very short and sweet way. And I would say like we had our love story is like kind of very standard. Yeah, like we met in university, like most Singaporean couples do, or rather amongst our friends. Got married, still together, living together, waiting for our house to be done, and then I can't wait for everything that is gonna be in store for us because our house is gonna come soon, and then we'll be busy with reno works. Now, of course, hopefully, if we have children in the future, we'll keep you guys posted. Everything. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I hope you find your one true love this Valentine's Day and you'll be surrounded with lots of love and happiness, and don't forget that you don't need a man in your life to make you happy. You can make yourself happy too. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.